Hey there, Cancer, and welcome to your week of August 23rd, 2021 General Tarot reading. We're just going to dive in and see what we got for you for your general vibe card, Cancer. So for you, Cancer, we got the Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. So just being honest this week, right? Honesty is the best polity, and the truth will cut through. We got a pop out for you already, jumping Jack Flash. But the truth's going to cut through, right? It's going to cut through the illusions, right? Some people are going to think that, maybe you're thinking one thing, like, something about, you might think somebody has a certain opinion of you or something, and like the truth is that's not the case. They might have an opposite opinion of you, whether that be good or bad, but the ultimate truth cuts through that illusion. So I'm liking that. That's a nice way to start. Thank you for being here, Cancer. We're going to get to your rest of your spread here, but just if you're new here, we do a 4-card spread of past, present, future, and an outcome, and you're going to want to stick around because we do clarifiers for all those too. So we're starting off in your past position. We got the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is awesome. It's all about, being the leader, walking the walk, talking the talk, backing it up. And a card of celebrations as well. So just in your past, you've been in a very strong position, backing up everything you've been saying, kind of just being in a very good position here, a very strong position. So I'm liking that. In your present, I'm liking that too. We got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is all about overcoming challenges and obstacles in your way. The hand is over top of the mountain, saying you can overcome any challenge you face. It's just, not every challenge is going to be a cakewalk. Obviously, it's a challenge. It's supposed to be challenging, of course. But it is saying, like, you can overcome them. You got it in you, right? And, like, the 6 of Wands is also backing that up. So I'm loving that. Next, we have Pisces popping in with the moon. So you might have Pisces in your chart. You might be dealing with a Pisces as well. If you're new to tarot, all the zodiac signs have a a major arcana card in the tarot deck that represents them, and this is Pisces' major arcana card, the moon. If you hear any rattling or anything in the background, my cats decide they want to play with some toys, so hopefully that the mic's not picking that up. But try to ignore that if you can, maybe. But the moon is all about marching to the beat of your own drum, right? Following your own path here. So it seems like in the future, you're just going to keep following your own path, right? You can overcome everything. You have all the confidence in the world here. Like it may not seem that way. Like there might be that illusion there of like, you can't do this, you're not strong enough, but you're actually doing everything and being more powerful than you realize. And for an outcome card, we have the 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles is all about mastering something, mastering a craft. This could be your work. You could be mastering that. This could be, mastering yourself as well. Maybe this is more of a mastering kind of your self-perception, right? Mastering sort of how you address yourself and how you view yourself as well. That voice in your head can be quite strong, but it just really depends, right? Like if you feed it negativity and let it kind of feed negative into you, you're going to see yourself in that light. But if you feed it positivity, then the voice in your head's going to come back positive, right? And it's a lot stronger than you think. It has more of an impact than you might imagine. So thank you for being here, Cancer. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully the ruckus in the background isn't too much. But thank you for being here. We're going to get you your clarifiers, and you're going to want to stick around to the end of the video because we're going to tie everything off with the Moonology card. So thank you for being here, Cancer, and let us see what we got for you this week. All right. So clarifying the 6 of Wands is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is sort of that person with a plan, right? The Page of Pentacles, more so than the other pages, sort of wants to plan out and go after what they want, right? They're very focused on, they have the Ace of Pentacles there in the background, and that's like, I want more of this. This is what the page wants. So they're thinking and planning, how can I grow this ace into a 10, right? So it seems like very much you've been kind of backing up everything you've been saying, maybe because you have a plan in place and you've been following that, right? You've been really following that plan to a T and trying to get to where you're trying to go. So I'm digging that. That's awesome. Clarifying the Ace of Swords, we got the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is awesome here because the Judgment card is all about you taking action on something you've already decided you're going to go through with, right? So you've already decided you're going through with whatever this is, this thing that you're backing up, that you've planned for, that you're trying to achieve, and that you can overcome. And you're taking action to overcome that. So that's fantastic as well. Clarifying the moon, we've got the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands can be a card of sort of stresses and things, you know, anxieties, a lot of things revolving around like something is really bothering you, like kind of putting like the weight of the world on your shoulders, right? With the Ten of Wands, it's a 10, so it's the end of something. It's the end of a cycle. So I feel like by being true to yourself and overcoming all this, you're going to get through whatever this is. Like this might be the illusion we were kind of mentioning here with the dragonfly spirit, where it's like you kind of maybe have a feeling of like imposter syndrome, right? You feel like anybody could have done this, right? But it's not saying that. It's saying you could have done. You did this, right? This is the path you tread. The moon says you tread your own path. You follow your own beat of your own drum, right? And that's the truth here. That's what I'm seeing is the truth. You're overcoming this because this is who you are and this is how you're overcoming it. It's not because anybody could have done this. It's because you did it. And lastly, we've got the 10 of Cups, clarifying the 8 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Cups is like one of the happiest cards in the deck. It's all about, you know, that dream life, the thing you really want the most, you're achieving it, you know, like you think like your dream home, dream partner, kids, you know, the white picket fence home, dream pet, that whole shebang, right? Whatever that looks like for you. And it seems like you're trying to master something so that you can achieve that, right? I feel like you're like this cat kind of peeking up, like this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm trying to work towards. Like I'm trying to, you know, jump up onto this table or counter to get at these cups because that's what I really want, right? And it's just you working on this to try and get there. Like this overall, you're working towards a beautiful thing here. It's just maybe you're having some stresses that aren't really, it's not like something that you should be worrying about. It's more in your head than what you think, right? It's not something that's real. It's kind of like just you're kind of up in your head because you don't have a very good high opinion of yourself, right? There's this illusion of weakness, but you really have a ton of strength here. So I'm loving this. This is awesome. Whoa, we just had a couple of pop-outs. I don't know if you've seen that go flying right out of my hands, but we have our Moonology cards for you, Cancer. So thank you for being here, Cancer. I appreciate it so much. And let us see what we got here for you. We got emotions are running high with the supermoon, and we got conclusions are within reach with the full moon and eclipse here. So just emotions are running high, and I understand that with the 10 of Wands here. Just very much like you can get up on yourself, right? Like you can really feel like sometimes, like I've been there before, where it's like you're really like, you know, I feel like I'm useless. I feel like I can't get anything done, but you're still achieving something pretty strong here, right? But you're still kind of getting down on yourself because, oh, well, anybody could have done this because, you know, maybe you had some people in your life that maybe didn't necessarily celebrate your accomplishments the way that, you know, a lot of people would, right? They're just those kind of folks. I remember when I was first starting a job, and I finally did like a big thing all on my own, and I went and I told one of my coworkers who wasn't there that day that I had done this, and he's just like, oh yeah, well I've done that hundreds of thousands of times, right? Like as if it was like a competition, but I was just trying to tell him I've improved, right? And that kind of put a negative outlook on any time I got better. I always felt like, oh, I'm not really improving here, right? Because they gave me that negative outlook. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here a bit, is like, maybe that's what's happened to you. You've just been around a lot of people who haven't really been celebrating your achievements, even though you have been accomplishing good stuff and improving and heading towards happiness here. With conclusions are within reach with the full moon. We got 2 10s here. Like that's, you know, those both are conclusions. Those are both endings, right? Those are both the end of something. The Judgment card is the next card after is the World, which is also a conclusion of something. So this is coming to an end. This nastiness with this 10 of Wands, it's coming to an end, and you're heading towards awesome, beautiful energy here with the 10 of Cups. So that's what I got for you this week, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. I hope this helped you out. I hope this is resonating with you. If you want to help out the channel, you can do all that fun stuff like hitting the like button down below, subscribing, sharing the video, checking out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos as well. Thank you so much for being here, Cancer, and I hope to see you in the next video.